Hi, welcome to Baking with Jay plus Dan. I'm Jay.
I'm Dan, and today we're making a chocolate lover's cookie.
Yeah, this is our world famous recipe. It uses not one, not two, not three, but 4 types of chocolate.
It's a quadruple threat. The actor, model, singer, dancer's favorite thing.
In the mixer, you're going to want to have 11 tablespoons of butter. Make sure it's unsalted and at room temperature, along with 3/4 cups plus 2 tablespoons of sugar. You're going to cream that together for about a minute or two. And then our next ingredient is 1 cup of light brown sugar. So just pop that in. And mix that again for another minute or so until it's nice and creamy. All right, so our butter and sugar mixture is nice and fluffy. I'm going to give it a quick scrape. Our next 2 ingredients, 1 tablespoon of unsulfered molasses along with 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. Pop that in. And you want to mix that again for another minute or so. So our molasses and vanilla mixture is in the batter. Next 2 ingredients, 2 large eggs. Make sure they're at room temperature and just add them one at a time. All right, we're going to give it a quick scrape.
And it's time for chocolate number 1. We have a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. This is a dark cocoa powder. So just blend that in until it's incorporated.
All right, so our cocoa powder is nicely mixed into our batter, and I'm going to give it another scrape.
It's time for chocolate number 2 and 3. So on a double boiler, we melted 3 ounces of unsweetened chocolate and 2 ounces of semisweet chocolate. So just get that nice and melty, and we'll stream that in. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, all of that goes in. We mix for another minute or so.
Yeah, and then after that, we're going to add the dry ingredients and the final chocolate. So our melted chocolate has been mixed into the batter.
And we're ready for the dry ingredients. We have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. So just whisk that together. At this stage, we're going to add about half of that in because we don't want to overwork the flour. This is a nice fudgy cookie. So we'll blend that first half in at this stage.
Make sure to start it at low. Now it's time for our 4th and final chocolate. We have 1 bag of white chocolate chips.
Okay, we're going to sprinkle the remaining flour on top of the chips and bring this together by hand. So in we go, chocolate chips and flour, and we'll just mix it together by hand, folding it in.
Yeah, it's important to do this by hand. If you use a machine, you can overmix the batter really, really quickly, and then that will give you a really tough cookie.
So it's time to form the batter into a log. I mean, look at this goodness. So I've got a couple sheets of plastic wrap. Just lay it out lengthwise. All right, let's bring this into a log. Bring the plastic wrap up and just drop it on the counter. Helps release any air pockets. Turn the plastic onto itself and press down. You could roll it out and turn the ends onto itself. And there it is, ready to go into the refrigerator. We'll chill this for at least an hour before we scoop and bake. And here we are, ready to go in the oven. Just grab an ice cream scoop. 1 level scoop is really plenty because they're a super rich cookie. You see the little bits of white chocolate there. Spread them out on the Silpat liner. They go into the oven.
Yeah, so make sure you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And these usually take about 13 minutes. Make sure you rotate halfway in between.
So when the cookies come out of the oven, let them cool completely on the cookie sheet. And then it's time to dig in.
Yeah.
Look at the little ridges, little crackly.
It's so rich in chocolate flavor. If you're really, truly into chocolate lover, this is one for you.
I love it. And even if you don't care for white chocolate chips, give this one a try because you'll be surprised how that little bit of sweetness balances the richness of the cookie. This has been Baking with J plus Dan.
So please, please always remember to subscribe, share, like, and
don't forget, ring that bell.